Waziri, how are you? Kabanare?
Yes.
Habari yako bwana?
Mzuri sana.
Higa
iko sawa kabisa.
Habari mama? How are you, mheshimiwa? Very good. Emmanuel, habari yako? Mkubwa. How are you, Naika? Salama. How are you? Very good. Fred, habari yako? Sinyalo namna gani? Salama. Very good. Habari yako chairman? Very good. Koloman namna gani? Maria Muti, Amanda Sipanga. How are you? Yangu bwana Chief. Very good. Habari yako ndugu? Nzuri. Uko salama?
Yao kwa nyuma wapate.
Your Excellency, this is the affordable housing.
Very good.
For the county government.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Whereabout is this?
We are looking for partners help us come up with
Okay.
houses.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah.
You saw last week we advertised another 2,000 units.
Yes.
And we want to scale it up to 10,000 units in Kakamega.
Yes.
Because we are serious about that program. So we will see how to partner with you.
Business development, market linkages, market access, governance. So our material skills are kufanya
Laini kabisa kung'ang'ana.
So this is a system, a security system. We are planning to use at our entrance to monitor attendance, and we are going to generate IDs and see with the interpreter for ID. Are very unique. Actually, there's none.
Hospital environment. When a patient collapses, there's a cardiac arrest or trauma.
So you do this with under what? Masinde Muliro University?
Yeah, Masinde Muliro University. So these are my students.
Yes.
We are able to do so.
Kwa salama?
Thank you, His Excellency. This was funded by your government, National Research Foundation, developed from plans for home that can control gigafly to penetrance, which has been a problem.
So we have those also are doing value addition and processing. Yes, so all these are around processing. We have youths who have seen opportunity in inputs to provide the last mile deliveries to the farmers. So they are here. Yes. Yes.
I am very happy that you are keen about productivity.
Yes. And now we are in poultry as one of the value chain that is very youth friendly. Yes. And here we are still telling them that you still need to identify where are you comfortable. It's making her own. Thank you very much.
Okay. Digital learning.
Digital learning.
Yes.
As you can see here, at that level.
Okay.
Yeah. You should actually talk to Her Excellency Cecily and Maria, the new governor, also Nakuru. They've implemented it.
Okay. So Kakamega is on
100 billion to the stimulus package, which will be available to 5 million.
And then, of course, our Chamber of Commerce and Industry
And lastly, Kenya to be especially in creating shared value with the people and residents of this county.
Your Excellency, I take this opportunity to invite the Governor,
Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense.
Yeah, oh, Your Excellency, sorry, from Crisero, who are my neighbors, we have respect to host you here, Your Excellency. Feel welcome. We have only maybe two things I would mention. The university, if we had it, it will help this region, Your Excellency. Thank you very much.
Within Kakamega County and counting, and we have over 400 equity agents.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, Honorable Oscar Nabilindo, stand and wave. Peter Salasya. From Navajo, we have Honorable Excellency that you have made very important strides. And you have mentioned to give us an international airport in Kakamega.
In discussing with the governor why we should have sponsored this, we realized that what the government jobs indirectly. In addition, we are willing for all the people who are coming to invest in Kakamega to give you it all under one roof, including insurance products. We will also finance. Concluding, I'll say that Equity is not just a bank. We have a twin engine. We have an economic engine from Kakamega County alone, all chosen by the local community through a community. 1,975 small and medium entrepreneurs. Equity is focusing on investing in supporting rural, small and medium-scale farmers to upscale to agribusiness supporter, and you have somebody who wants to see Kakamega develop. So we have our 10.
We have also the women, Kakamega women.
All of the tools that enable trade in Africa are at local level or regional level or county level. The special economic zones that power industrialization in Africa are at county level. The agro-processing, manufacturing capacity that takes place and powers industrialization, job creation, and innovation in Africa is at county level or regional level. And therefore, it is incumbent upon us to ensure that we provide the necessary tools to enable our subnationals to be globally competitive and, of course, to be competitive in Africa. The African Continental Free Trade Area presents an opportunity, a market of 3.4 trillion United States dollars, combined GDP and consumer spending, business spending and consumer spending rather, which is projected by the year 2035 to be a combined GDP of 16.2 trillion United States dollars, positioning the African continent to be at that time the 8th largest economy in the world by the year 2035. But of course, our continent cannot eat potential. We cannot be a continent of potential forever. We have to realize and see this potential become a reality. As far back as May 1963, our founding mothers and fathers, when they convened in the great city of Addis Ababa to establish the Organization of African Unity, not only was their objective to push back colonialists, to free the continent of Africa, but it was also to integrate Africa's economy, to create a single market, to create jobs for young Africans, to create competitiveness, and to position our continent as one of the leading investment destinations in the world. That was over 60 years ago when that vision was set out. I'm very happy today that under the wisdom of our leaders, the Assembly of Heads of States and Government of the African Union, today we have taken concrete steps towards making that particular vision a reality. The AFCFTA has been ratified as we speak by 47 countries on the African continent. It is rapidly transitioning, as Cabinet Secretary Miano was saying, from negotiations to implementation. And with the vision and leadership of our heads of states, we are determined that over the next 4 years, we will accelerate implementation, particularly in the sectors that have been mentioned today. We have identified agriculture and agro-processing, transport and logistics, pharmaceuticals, as well as the automotive sector as key drivers of Africa's economy. And we have partnered and are collaborating with the World Economic Forum in identification of investment opportunities across these sectors. And according to our studies, these 4 sectors constitute up to $130 billion market for investment in Africa.
This is a very important conference, and it is opening up this region. Your Excellency, I want to thank you for your commitment for this region. Your Excellency, you have committed to work with us to develop a granite factory in Vihiga County. We are very grateful. You have agreed to work with us to develop a gold refinery in Kakamega. We are very grateful. Your Excellency, we are further grateful that you are working with us on the issue of climate change. Your commitment on climate change is extraordinary, and we are very, very happy. And particularly your commitment now to conserve Kakamega forest.
Kenya has attracted significant foreign direct investment and is, as I said, the leading destination for startup capital on the continent. As I said, on a pure startup capital basis in dollars, Kenya leads the continent. And from a workforce perspective, Kenya is English-speaking. As I said, every firm I have spoken to, and I speak to all the foreign direct investors here, they rave about the quality of the Kenyan workforce. I was speaking to an apparel manufacturer the other day who is a global, in fact, the largest apparel cut and sew operation in the world. They said Kenya is their best workforce in the world of 42 countries. So why Kakamega? Finally, I really want to highlight its potential for economic development. As you've already heard from Governor Barasa today, the Kakamega investment strategy is focused on agriculture and industries that support agriculture. I believe that, but I also think there are lots of other opportunities as well. So I want to draw your attention to a few case studies that I think offer the roadmap to success. First is the apparel supply chain. As many of you know, I am really excited about the apparel industry here in Kenya. This sector today already employs nearly 70,000 people in export processing zones and 200,000 Kenyans, and I think has the potential to achieve $600 million in exports by 2025. If Kenya maintains this current trajectory, the industry could add an additional 850,000 jobs and $3 billion in exports in just over the next 10 years. This is a big opportunity. And keys to that growth are counties like Kakamega, Busia, Kilifi, and Nakuru, who are helping Kenya build out a vertically integrated supply chain that not only produces high-end apparel for the world's consumers, but also the very cotton that makes up the textile industry. We're already seeing this happen with Strathmore University's work in Kakamega, Homa Bay, and Busia, where a program to train local farmer groups in the cotton value chain is on fire. As farmers' capacity has increased, so has sales, and cotton sales have jumped an additional 20% just year to date. And investors are taking notice. Cooperative Bank, for example, has already invested over 100 million shillings into the sector, and I'm sure